Hi and welcome to this part of the Flying Shapes video tutorial series. In this episode, like in the previous one, I'm going to show you how some of the more advanced features in the software work. So we'll bring up the menu and toggle this enable mirror button. So this shows us this grid. It can be in front of you, it depends on where you are. It can also be at your side, just turn around if you don't see it. So if it's by the way, if it's not vertical, you can press this set scene upright button. Trigger menu items always with the trigger like you would draw. And now we close the menu, and once you brought up the mirror, everything you create gets mirrored automatically. I'm going to change the perspective so you see it more easily. So like when I draw something, it automatically gets drawn on the other side as well. The same applies, by the way, to any other tool. So if I start creating curves, everything gets mirrored, and the same goes of course for the patches. So once I create a patch, everything gets mirrored here. I can snap this here and connect both both copies in that way, so everything snaps at that mirror. I can use the selection button, so select it when I hover it, and now the gizmo, by the way, this is a slightly changed design, pops up, and this allows me to move the mirror. So the mirror is dynamic. That means the mirrored pieces are always mirrored live, so they don't remain in a fixed position. But if you move the mirror, which is why you can't just hover it and grab it, but you have to select it and then move it, then you move everything like that depends on it. So this is why you should be careful with this function. So to turn this off, press the selection button again, deselect it, everything is fixed again. So by the way, one more thing, like I have created something, by the way, this correspondence remains even if I turn off the mirror. But if I have created something without the mirror turned on, like let's create something new, a second patch. So now when I turn the mirror back on, this of course does not get mirrored, obviously, but by selecting it and turning on the mirror, then I get also this copied and I have the same function as before. So that's it for the mirror. Try to play around with it, let us know what you think, and see you soon for the next episode.